Okay, so Hua Chenyu Vanishing yesterday. This is a skip the line reaction request from Gaza. Thank you very much. Once again, I apologize that it's a bit late. But yeah, we've done 3 Hua Chenyus for Gaza. I know you absolutely love this artist and we haven't done him in a while, so no problem at all. And obviously, it's whatever you request, it's your skip the line. Vanishing yesterday, Hua Chenyu, and I also love this artist. I think he's fantastic. Let's go. It's a fan cam.
漆黑的房间，像你在的感觉，挡住日月，才能温习和你深情拥有的一切。
I like the way he said that. So he's like, it's almost like I appreciated things only when I was able to block out the sun and block out the moon. So when there was no sun and when there was no moon and when I was plunged into darkness is that's when I realized that I appreciated you the most. That's when the passion really filled in.
曾经越密切，越分开越撕裂。我的世界不是谁都可以推门看见。孩子，
Wow, that's beautiful. That is it's basically a relationship song, but the way he said over there is like, not everyone can just open this door and see my childlike side, right? This side only comes out of me when I'm with you. You open up this joy in me. You open up this childlike spirit in me, right? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing to say about a relationship. Let's go.
你的决定我不理解，想过自私，终究体贴。多么遗憾，你没发现为你而做的改变。慢慢的。
So he says over here, like, it's a pity that you never realized the changes that are made for you. So obviously this person's gone now. The person never appreciated who they, but I think that was the mistake itself, right? The mistake itself is that you made those changes for that person. If that person loves you, that person does not need to make changes for you. They come as a package, they come as who they are. Right? They can learn to coexist with you. But if you're going and changing the fundamental elements of somebody so that they can suit you, you don't really like that person. You don't really love that person, right? You're looking at that person as this doll, as this clay that you can mold so that it better suits you. Right? And that tends to happen in the beginning. Everything that you fall in love with the person that you have fallen in love with, all those elements is what made you fall in love with them. And then as time goes by, you're like, well, I wish he changed this. I wish he changed that. I wish he changed that. Well, then now if you're trying to mold him to suit you better, right, then you're actually molding him. That's why the relationship eventually falls apart, because you're molding him to be something that he's not. And the very person you fell in love with falls away, and now he just becomes this version of you. So that's basically what what he said over here, which I kind of disagree with what he said over there. It's like you shouldn't really be changing the essence of you to fit into somebody else's mold in a relationship, because it's not going to help you, and neither is it going to help that other person. song about sorrow over here. I love the way Hua Chenyu really does depict a story in such beautiful poetic words, where it's like, I couldn't hold on to your vanishing shadow. It's like, even though you were nearby, it was a shadow of you, right? And it was vanishing, and I couldn't hold on to that because I felt like the physical you had already long gone. Even though that physical person was still there, he felt like it was just a shadow, and I couldn't hold on to that. You were gone long before you were gone, if you know what I mean.
你的决定我不理解，想过自私，终究体贴。多么遗憾，你没发现为你而做的改变。慢慢的，渴望和不舍让脑海空白了，伸手了，你心爱却抵挡不了，我恍然。
Wow. You can see there's a lot of bitterness in this song, where it's like there's subliminals that he's throwing over here, where he says, I thought that you were selfish, but then I became considerate. I just wish that you saw, the changes I made for you. So he's kind of like, it's kind of passive aggressive to a certain degree. I think if he wasn't trying to be beautiful and poetic and kind of like in his own space, in his own room, he would rewrite the song to say, listen, bitch, you took all of my time, right? All of this passion that I had for you, all of this time that I gave you, right? You selfish little whore. But he's being more delicate about it. And that's why we let Hua Chenyu do the talking as opposed to someone like me, right? Beautiful. These fan cams. It wasn't too bad a fan cam, actually. Actually, usually the fan cams are pretty rubbish, but this one's not too bad of a fan cam. I usually hate fan cams because it's not good quality and the sound sounds terrible. The sound wasn't like amazing here, but it was listenable, right? We could handle that. So yeah, beautiful song, straight up relationship song, poetic of course. And yeah, thank you very much, man. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.